Honorable Chair, Modi ji, distinguished leaders from the BRICS and BIMSTEC member states, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum, a very good afternoon to you all. Let me join others in conveying deep condolences to sad demise of His Majesty the King of Thailand. We have lost a wise man and a friend of people. Honorable Chair, I must thank Prime Minister Narendra Modi of India for his wonderful initiative to bring the leaders of BRICS and BIMSTEC to a single table. This is indeed an apt and timely step. Let us reflect on how we can identify mutual scope as well as synergies for cooperation between our two groupings. We created BIMSTEC in 1997 to improve the lives and livelihoods of the people in the Bay of Bengal region. The potentials in our region are enormous. BIMSTEC region is strategically located at the crossroads of South and Southeast Asia. Centuries back, we used to have deeper connects crossing our lands and sea space. In the recent times, our countries have made significant economic growth. We also made notable social advancements in women empowerment, in education enrollment, in girls' education, maternal mortality, increasing life expectancy, and so on. Our region also has a younger population, and we will continue to have large active population over the next decades. We have a regional hydroelectricity potential of more than 300 gigawatt. We have vast marine resources of the Bay of Bengal, which are yet to be fully mapped and tapped. In the global plan, we all pledge to sustainable development. Last year, we signed on to a transformative 2030 agenda for sustainable development. By now, we have similar outcomes on financing for development, disaster reduction, and climate change. These are important for both of our groups in terms of addressing our challenges and also for tapping possible opportunities. Excellencies, specific ways for BRICS to engage with BIMSTEC. First, large part of BIMSTEC needs to develop quality and resilient infrastructure. Countries like Bangladesh need billions of dollars of investment. We are trying to attract investments through FDI, equity investments or PPP, or we are developing 100 economic zones for potential investors. We have also taken initiatives like High-Tech City in Kaliakot Software Technology Park in Jessore and Sylhet Electronic City, which are opportunities for high-tech investors. Our liberal investment policy includes protection of foreign investment by law, generous tax holiday, concessionary duty on import of machinery, remittances of royalty, 100% foreign equity, unrestricted exit policy, full repatriation of dividend and capital on exit. I can assure you that our regimes and incentives are indeed competitive and regulatory and policy environments are supportive. Now that BRICS countries have put forward two new multilateral development banks, I would call for the banks special attention to the opportunities in the low-income countries. Second, BIMSTEC region recognizes the need to focus on development of science, technology, innovation capabilities. The world is now focused on learning. Sizable part of our population needs access to technologies in farming, water, sanitation, and basic health. We also need to develop and adapt technologies to address the challenges arising out of climate change. We are focusing on delivery, mass access to information, and enhance transparency and accountability to build an inclusive, empowered, digital, and knowledge-based society. We have set up about 10,000 digital centers across the country to cater 200 different services to our people's doorsteps. Digital laboratories and multimedia classrooms are operating in growing number of educational institutions. We are extensively utilizing ICT for decentralizing service delivery to elevate Bangladesh to a middle-income country by 2021. We have created government information portals virtually uniting 43,000 government offices. We are taking a whole of government approach to address problems. The A2I program at my office is leading this initiative. I believe South-South and triangular cooperation on innovation is also important for attaining sustainable development. Bangladesh has already signed MOUs with Maldives and Bhutan to collaborate on promoting and scaling up public service innovation. We look forward to more of such collaborations in future. In the BRICS countries, there are institutions which lead the world by bringing life-saving solutions and inventions. We would call upon our leaders from BRICS to launch a wider cooperative agenda for technology. Collaboration among higher education and research institutions for development and sharing of technologies could be mutually beneficial. Third, the global economy moves on. Both BRICS and BIMSTEC can engage in a conversation to sustain our economic development. We need to look at sustainability issues with purpose. It could be opportune for us to link our value chains and markets aligning with the norms and trends of global supply chains. In BIMSTEC, we are working on our own regional value chains. While our countries are at different levels of development, our two groupings can surely join hands on developing value chains for products and services. Excellencies, all our efforts for sustainable development depend on peace, security, and stability. As a responsible member of the global community, Bangladesh maintains zero tolerance to any act of terrorism or violent extremism. We must join hands to deal with terrorism and violent extremism as well. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, let our today's meet be a beginning of a new conversation for collaboration between BRICS and BIMSTEC aimed at greater peace and development. I thank you all.
No doubt, she's a stunning woman, and as she rightly puts it, sensuality and intelligence go hand in hand. But clearly, people only see what meets the eye. After her video went viral,